What a game. It looks set to be at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea against Liverpool on Sunday. It is tight, in fact. You take a look at the bookies, they're struggling to separate the two sides. Manchester City will be hoping it will be a draw between the two teams, which is exactly what Craig is going for, as is Nedum. Meanwhile, Frank Leboeuf, with his blue spectacles on, is going for a Chelsea win. Don, of course, yesterday said that he fancied Liverpool to take all 3 points. Frank, I'm drawn to you. What is it that you've seen from Chelsea over the past few days that makes you think, yep, they're going to go there and they're going to beat Liverpool?
Exactly what you said.
Brilliant.
Well, I try to still have some hopes about the Blues, and I know it's going to be difficult, but let's say that they play at home. It's a must-win game for them, maybe for Liverpool too, if you want to have the chance to reach and catch Manchester City, even if I think it's, for me the Premier League is already done. But they have to win. They have to show us that they're still the European champion, and they're going to beat Liverpool. So it's possible because they have the players for that. It's going to be the last game for Mendy, like it's going to be the last game for Mane and Salah. It's going to be a crazy game, hopefully. I want to see that. Every result will be possible, but I still believe that Chelsea can do the job at the bridge.
Nedum, there's no Jurgen Klopp on the touchline. He tested positive for COVID. How much of a difference maker is that?
Firstly, I just want to say it'll be a big difference for the Chelsea players because they won't have somebody standing watching them as they do the warm-up before the game.
Yeah,
that is without doubt one of the weirdest, most intimidating things you've ever seen. Such a big fella just watching you the whole time. But yeah, in all seriousness, you can see he drives them forward. It's not like he just sits on the sideline for the duration of a game saying nothing. When he needs to step up and try and raise the tempo amongst the players, he does it. And I think when people look across, they know what to expect from him. So it will be a blow. But at the end of the day, he's probably trained them so well that they know what to do in this game. They'll be prepared, and I'm sure whoever is coming in who's going to be taking charge instead, I think they'll be able. It's just a shame that they won't have that massive presence on the sideline, but at the end of the day, it's a big game, and those players on the field, they know this goes beyond just senior manager on the sideline, because you've got to go out there and try and win that game.
Does it make a difference, Craig?
Well, I think the one thing I would say is Arsenal saved their best performance, not result, performance of the season today for a time when they had no manager on the touchline. Mikel Arteta was at home, so that's the way forward. They don't need you. That's it. Stay at home. Stay at home. Half time, if you want to come on by Zoom at half time, that's fine, because we've also got a button that can press that switches you off. So Arsenal performed really well. It doesn't always obviously work that way, but I think, yeah, I mean, clearly he's one of the more, as Arteta is, one of the more energetic and loud managers on the touchline. The team are a kind of mirror image of him as a personality. So, yeah, I mean, I suppose it could make a difference, but I think the players are professional enough. They know what the situation is. City are the team in form. Both of these sides need results. And Chelsea have been fallible recently. So I think it's intriguing for several things, Dan. I mean, one of them being is, obviously, we've talked about it most of the week, or the second half of the week, this Lukaku interview, what's going to be his scenario, what reaction, if anything, is Tuchel going to get from him, presuming that he plays. And I think you could always put your house on it, he will. And is he going to be able to deliver the goods for this Chelsea side that have been struggling? So I think there's so many facets from both sides that are intriguing, which should make it, hopefully, for a great game.
Do you start him, Frank? Do you play Lukaku?
Dan, sorry, but I'm sorry. I would play Lukaku. Yes, I would play Lukaku. Yeah, we need a power at front, and I think it's been shown the two last games that Lukaku is indispensable if he plays the way that he plays when he came on against Aston Villa and the game after. So yeah, but I just want to go back to the club situation. If he's not there, it's going to change the situation for Trent Alexander-Arnold, because for one half he won't hear the coach telling him what he has to do. It won't be a nightmare for the fourth. It won't be a nightmare for the fourth referee, because Klopp is always shouting to the fourth referee. And people at the bridge won't hear two German talking German on the touchline, you know, insulting maybe each other, you know. So it would change a lot. That the fight is not there.
A lot more about Romelu Lukaku in extra time. The boys back with me to answer your tweets, including how the boys would react if a player in their day had come out and made those sort of comments in the media. Be sure to check that out over on our YouTube channel. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.